I know you were asking me questions, so I'll just basically, what I actually show here is a road, and this isn't actually Morgan's Road that's in the Morgan's Road story. It's actually what I call the Great Northern Road. It's the primary scene taking place in a story that I'm working on called Thunder Moon Tussle. And the idea behind this road was to provide a means of moving supplies and maybe even mined materials out of the lunar North Pole region down to one of the seas where it required less fuel to be able to launch these things to be able to go back to Earth. Mm-hmm. And then over here, just starting from the virtual world standpoint, looking at this Cedar Farm garden, have not really even looked at it too much. Been able to put these greenhouses in one of the habs. You'll notice that the light is red and blue, not green. And it just, the basic thing about it is the plants don't need the green part of the spectrum for growing.
Mm-hmm. They don't use green light. They use blue and red.
That's right.
And that's why they reflect green.
That's right. That's why plants are green. It's because they reflect green. Mm-hmm. Okay, over here in this hab is a airlock to the outside. Got some helmets here, different colors. Basically, provided those for visitors here at the moon sim. Just so that everybody could actually wear a spacesuit. But unusual thing about, well, not unusual, but the key thing about a spacesuit is that once you're inside of it and have the visor down to block all the harmful rays of the sun from getting on your face, one spacesuit looks just like another, and so you really can't tell who's who. And so one of the things that is going to become prevalent the more people you get out in space is you're going to have different sorts of patterns of colors on the suits and helmets to be able to identify the individual. And so in the case of the existing systems, you can actually see the stripe on the helmet and the suit as opposed to one of the suits that's plain, and that allows you to decide which of the two astronauts you're looking at.
Mm-hmm. And that's been used actually in a fair number, well, at least several movies, right?
Yes.
Okay, is there anything else you would like to tell us about?
Well, one of the things I wanted to do is put on a spacesuit and go outside. Mm-hmm. I'm going to actually move outside, first of all. Right now, it's midday. Mm-hmm. And so everything's kind of bright on the moon. You can kind of see everything. I actually built these airlocks so that you can walk through them and actually operate them. Where you got one door closed and one door.
There, I see you now coming out.
And then I come outside,
mm-hmm.
and then I can close the airlock door.
Go ahead.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around here. Basically, I get back within the range where you can still talk to me and interview. Okay, so I should be able to hear you again.
Okay, can you hear me? I'm trying to, yeah, you hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Good.
Okay, so right now we're looking at on the Luna Vista what it would look like at daytime. Uh, if there were a way we could tilt the camera up and we could actually look at the Earth directly above.
Oh, well, hold still for a moment, and I can tilt the camera up, and I will pull back and get a good view. You won't hear me, I expect, but I got a good view.